Okay, what we have here, we're working on the nose of the sitting Santa. That's what we'll call him, so you'll know he's stuck in a chimney. That's my new series this year, 2014. I kind of came up with that a few days ago, and I thought, that might be a nice way to start this season with a different type of Santa. Last year it was the Shorty series and just a sitting series, but you know, this can be a lot of fun to create new things and make different things, different styles and different things out of the same block. Okay. So what I'm going to do here, I'm going to cut right here where the nose and the bottom part of the nose and the chimney meet. Go kind of deep there. Just notch that out. Okay, that's all you got to do there. And we're going to kind of clean this up a little bit. Alright, good. That's kind of what I wanted. The eyes are going to be much deeper yet. I'm not happy with that yet. Like I said, you keep doing it until you're comfortable with the depth. And really the deepest part on these is right at that corner where the eyeball and the top of the nose meet. Alright, you see the difference when you go a little bit deeper? Just adds a special dimension to it when you can go deeper on these pieces. You know, whether it's redoing your lines, redefining your lines. That's what I mean by that, is going back, just what I'm doing now, making things deeper, take a little bit at an angle. Not that you cut the whole cheek out, but you know, you're just going at a different angle to make things stick out a little further. Alright, so that's pretty good where we have it now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to switch now to, let me cut this off a little bit more. This has to be a little bit deeper. What we're going to do is just take this down and then we'll match it up. So we have a little bit of a lip there. Especially where the hat is. The tassel can stay where it's at. Alright, good. And then we'll blend everything in. We'll round that hat a little bit more. I'm not done with that yet, but you'll see it transpire. Now, that's what we have so far, right? So since I have the sitting series, you don't have to put this on. You don't have to. If you prefer just to leave it all blocked, you can, and just go straight across when you put your lines on. But I think it'll add a little dimension to it, adding the feet to it, like it's sticking, its feet are sticking out underneath it. So I'm going to give it a try and we'll see how it works out. If it doesn't work out, then it doesn't work out. So we won't know anything until we venture out to try it. Okay, so let's make sure the foot is exactly where it should be. Same width on both sides. And again, I use my finger and pencil to determine all those areas that need to be. Okay, so we're going to go down and around and over a little bit. That's perfect. Okay, and down a little bit. You know, getting things to be the same is the hard part, I find. Whether it's the eyes or both hands or both feet, you know. So what we're going to do is we're not going to notch it out a lot. So what we're going to do is we're going to bring this up a little bit here. So let's just bring this up and bring this right down. We don't want to notch out a lot right there, okay? And then we're going to come up and around just like so. And we're going to just do a little V cut right behind it. Just like so. Alright? So it sticks out a little ways. We're kind of blending that in, so we're not really making it really deep. But we're going to leave that square. And we're going to do the same thing over here. We're going to kind of bring this up and around, and bring this down and around. Again, we're going to notch it out. Kind of blend that in. Take all that rough stuff off. We're going to have to take off anyway, including the shoe. We can do that. And then we're going to come up here. We're going to notch this out. Okay? And alright, so we're not really going to notch where his hands are going to be, or his arms, but one thing we will do is this portion will be a little bit higher, or a little bit further out than this portion, because this is like the crown of the I don't know what they call it, the top of the chimney, which is the white part. It's going to stick out a little further than this here, so that would be fine with the shoes here. And then we're going to notch it out a little bit behind here, okay? Just a little bit, just like we normally would. Notch it right behind there. And we're going to bring this up like so, okay? We're not going to do a lot of that. Alright? So we're going to just go back here, and we're going to just notch it out again. And we're going to just take this out. And again, we're going to blend that a little bit flat. Alright? And up here, where this goes, okay, we're going to kind of bring this up underneath here anyway, so that'll be fine. That's where we're going to notch it out anyhow. We're going to bring this up. Alright, alright, see how it's a little bit further out than the other part, and his foot's sticking out a little bit, so that will work out just fine. You know, we may want to just do a little bit more in the back here to notch it out a little further. Let me think here, we can do that. We can bring this down just a little bit yet. There we go. Alright, so that's one shoe. Okay, so this is going to go down a little lower than the shoe. And we'll put the shoe in there. Alright, it'll look alright. Same thing over here, we're going to kind of notch it out a little bit. Not by much, but just a little bit. And then we're going to go up here and we're going to notch it where the corner should be from the white part, you know. And we're going to just kind of bring that up a little bit from one side and from the other. You don't want to go across that corner if you can help it, because you don't want to flatten that corner out. Just take it from side to side and chop a little bit out. Okay? Alright, good. And what we're going to do here is we're going to notch this out a little bit in the back. Alright. Bring this down around right behind it. There we go. That's good. Alright, so that's pretty well the shoes. It's not as defined as when we do with the other, but you can make that deeper. I mean, and then bring this down and blend it in. That'll be fine. Okay, folks, we'll be right back.